It's Sunday, and our adventure begins right now. Welcome to C3Kids Online. Hey everybody, welcome back to C3 Kids Online. Jay here, and man, it has been an exciting month of learning these epic stories from God's Word, all about the Israelites and God's goodness and His faithfulness, and we've learned so many great things. Well, this week we've come to our last week, and we have a really awesome story that I think you guys are going to like. In fact, it's one that I really like because it's kind of forced me to do something a little different. I'm actually sitting in a bedroom at my parents' house just outside of Philly. I don't know if many of you guys know, but I grew up in Philadelphia. And my parents still live just outside the city. And this weekend, my family, Amy and my boys and Brea, my daughter, we traveled to Philly to visit with my parents. And there's something special about traveling back to where you grew up, because it brings about a time of remembering things. And that's actually what we're going to talk about in today's story, ways that we can remember certain things. So, you guys ready to get started? I know I am. Let's check out today's teaching video.
Hi there, you little chicken nuggets. It's me. Wait, what was my name again? Hold on. Hi there, you little chicken nuggets. My name is Carter. Son? Why can't I remember my name?
Welcome to Grow TV. Introducing your host, Carl. And your co-host, Cassie. Where we learn, where we grow, and we talk about Jesus. Once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Hi there, my name is Carl. I don't know how I forgot that. It's literally my name. It's been my name my whole life. Like for the past 27 years. I'm 27 years old. So let's begin the day with, grabbing this bag of feathers. I have grabbed a bag of feathers. What are we going to do with this bag of feathers? We're going to make a bird, because that makes sense.
Hey, Carl.
Hey! Who are you? Take my money. Take my feathers.
Carl.
Just please don't hurt me.
Carl, it's me, Cassie.
Oh, Cassie. I've had a really weird day so far.
What do you mean?
Well, it's weird because I've been
You've been what?
forgetting things. I've been forgetting things all day. Like my name, my age, what I'm doing.
That's not good.
You're telling me. I feel like I'm going crazy.
You're telling me.
Telling you what?
You said you felt like you were going crazy.
When?
Just now.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Wait, do you not remember?
Remember what?
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 Okay, this is getting out of control.
Man, you're telling me.
All right, well, did you get good sleep last night?
No, I always forget to go to bed on time.
Well, there you go.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm no doctor, but if you're super tired, then your brain is going to be working slower because you need rest.
I guess that's true. How about we do a couple exercises to test my memory?
Well, whatever you think will help. What's this?
Elephant,
Apple pie.
banana,
That's a gorilla.
apricot,
Ostrich.
wildebeest,
Spaghetti.
stingray,
Pineapple.
labradoodle.
There's literally nothing on there.
Oh, what's the use? I'm done for. My brain's just a pile of mush. I can't even remember that fruit that's shaped like this and it's orange.
You mean an orange?
Yes.
It's okay, Carl. I think you just need some sleep.
I don't know. I've forgotten everything that's important.
That's That's not true.
Oh yeah? Why not?
Do you remember what God has done for you?
Well, sure.
Okay, like what?
Well, God gave us Jesus. God forgave me for all my sins. God performed so many miracles that are all inside the Bible.
Look at that. You do remember the important stuff.
I guess you're right.
And Carl, you know your favorite Bible you carry around?
Sure do. My favorite Bible. I carry it around with me everywhere. I try to read it every day.
And do you ever think you could forget your Bible somewhere without noticing?
No way.
Why not?
Because I carry it with me everywhere I go. It's like a part of me.
You're exactly right. It's just like the Israelites in the Old Testament.
How do you mean?
Well, when the people of Israel were crossing the Jordan, they took the Ark of the Covenant to the river. And as soon as they touched the water stopped flowing. This allowed for all the people to cross without being taken away by the water.
Wow, that's awesome.
And after they crossed, they had 12 people go back to the river, grab 12 stones, and bring them back to the camp so they could stack them up.
Now, why would they do that?
Well, just like the Bible you carry every day reminds you of God's love, they used those stones as a symbol and a reminder of all that God had done for them.
So anytime they doubt or get discouraged, they would look at that stack of rocks and remember what God had done for them.
You got it.
It's so cool. Well, now I don't feel as bad. Well, I may forget the names of fruits, even the names of animals, but I know I can remember what God has done for us.
Whoa, that's her big idea.
Big idea! Our big idea is I can remember what God has done for us. So on the count of 3, let's all say it together. 1, 2, 3. I can remember what God has done for us. Good job, everyone. We remembered to say that flawlessly. Well, thanks for tuning in. My name's Carl.
And I'm Cassie.
And we'll see you later.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
Oh, hey, you guys are back. I was just looking through this photo album from when I was little. It's got pictures of me and my brothers and my sister, and we were looking at it, remembering all the things that we used to do. In fact, a lot of these pictures are pictures from when I was in school. Let me show you some of these pictures. Look at this. That's me in 2nd grade. Isn't that crazy? And then, let's see here. This is me in 3rd grade. Can you see the resemblance there? All right, here's another one. This is me in 4th grade. How about, want to see a few more? Let's see. Here I am. That's 5th grade. Look, it looks just like me. It's like looking in the mirror, right? Can you believe I actually had hair back there? All right, one more. How about this? This is me in 6th grade. See, it was kind of fun coming home because when I come home, I get to remember what it was like when I was growing up. We tell stories and we look at pictures and we drive by places that we used to visit and we eat food that we loved to eat when we were little, and it's a great time for us to remember. Kind of like in our story today. Joshua had 12 stones brought out from the river of Jordan, and they stacked them on the side so that every time the Israelites were to see those stones, they would be reminded of the good things that God did for them. So when I come home, I like to remember some of the good things that we did when I was growing up. And it was a lot of fun for us today because my family, Amy and my kids, we got to reminisce and tell stories and laugh and remember some of the fun things that we did as kids. And you'll have those stories too. It won't be long before you'll be gathering at your parents' house, maybe with your kids, and you'll be looking through photo albums and remembering all of the fun things that you guys did. Well, that brings us to almost the end of our series Epic. And as we think about what it looks like to remember, there's a couple ways that we can remember the good things that God has done for us. Maybe you can think of some. I know I can think of a couple things that might help us remember. One of them was in our teaching video today, God's Bible. The Bible has all sorts of things that are written in there to help us remember all of the things that God has done for us. Even from way back at the time of the Israelites, all the way up to Jesus dying on the cross for us. we can read through the Bible and we can know and we can remember that these are the things that God has done to show how much He cares for us. There are other ways that we can be reminded of the things that God has done for us. Maybe it's in gathering with other people from church and telling stories about things that God has done in their lives, and we can remember God's faithfulness in those stories. Maybe in our own lives, we're doing something like journaling, where we're writing down the things that we see God doing in our lives, and then we can go back and we can read those journals. I know I have the practice of having a prayer journal, and very often I will write down things in my prayer journal that I can then go back and read, and I can be reminded of some of the great things that God is doing. All of this is to encourage and to remind you guys that God's doing things that are worth us remembering. Just like the stones, we want to remember the good things that God has done for us. All of this brings us to this week's big idea. And this week's big idea is this: I can remember what God has done for us. Can you say that with me? I'll put it on the screen and you guys can read along with me. You ready? Here we go. I can remember what God has done for us. And I really hope that you do, because God is doing amazing things through you, in you, and with you. And all of those things are worth taking time to remember. This week, as you go through the activities, take some time to remember some of the things that God has done. Maybe mom and dad can sit down with you and share some of the things that God has done for them as a way of encouraging you to see some of the things that God is doing for you. Well, along with this week's activities, we have a couple great sing-along songs, so make sure you check those out. And as always, don't forget to take the coloring page and print it out, color it, and let us know. We really do want to begin a coloring page gallery on our Facebook page. So take a few minutes, color the page, have mom or dad take a picture of it, and then send it back to us. And we're going to put it up on Facebook. Guys, I hope you have a great week this week, remembering all of the good things that God has done for you. And while I'm here in Philadelphia, remembering some of the things that were good for me when I grew up, I'm going to take some time too, and I'm going to remember the good things that God has done for me. All right? All right, guys, I will see you next week.